This is my first sit-down interview with somebody. This is cool. I like it.
Big
Whoa.
time. Big time.
Whoa, whoa. Big time. Welcome back to Speedfreaktv. We're here at the Megaspeed Custom Car and Truck Show in Toronto, and I'm standing here with one of my personal favorite car builders, Troy Trepanier. Troy, thanks for agreeing to do this.
Thanks for having me, man. Tell you what, brought this 60 Chevy here 22 years ago to Canada. Thought we'd bring it back, but I tell you, Megaspeed this year, you know, new ownership with Pat. The attendance yesterday was unbelievable, and you know, it's pretty cool. I brought this car back 22 years later, and it's amazing how many people were at that show 22 years ago.
Yeah, a lot of people have been noticing the car.
You know, it's went over really well. We brought this car, it's 22 years old, brought this little 55 we did for Glenn at Billet, and you know, a lot of people still like looking at that, and it was a great stepping stone for me. Obviously, it's a much nicer car now, but
yeah, this thing is absolutely radical. This car, when you guys pulled it off the trailer for the breakfast television filming, it stopped the building.
You know, it's subtle. It's my first black car I've ever painted, you know, since we've been doing it. So
it is the nicest black paint job I have ever seen.
So it's pretty good, and
wow.
Very under. Most of the time we modify this stuff up, but Glenn wanted it pretty simple, but it's a great driving car.
Wow. I like it because it is clean. The rims on this car are unbelievable. They're perfect.
You know, Glenn's in the business. He builds wheels, so you know, Billet Specialties, they can do anything, so he wanted to step it up a little bit on his own car here. Did some nice one-offs that will, as he does everything, will be for sale later in his catalog. Did a really nice retro valve cover and air cleaner package on this car, and you know, he uses it as a tool for his business, and it just, he's the best in the industry at the billet parts. I mean, when you call there, you get your stuff, you know, and he's always, you know, they got hundreds of things they're always doing new, so Glenn's on definitely the cutting edge in the industry.
Well, it's funny you say that because the best in the business picked the best in the business to build his car. So what was the challenges you ran into with this, or how much of your influence did you get?
You know, on the 55, what's good about this, Chris, is we're doing a lot of stuff. You know, we've done all those power tours all across the country. You know, did the first power tour to 60 Chevy. So we build everything to drive. Now, whether the owner brings it home and drive it or not, that's his choice.
Yeah, for sure.
When it leaves my shop, it's on the dyno, it's tested, it drives good. We want you to get in the car when you get it home and drive it and enjoy it, not, oh, hey, let's get in the 55, man, it's cool, but man, it'll wear you out. We want you to get in this thing and drive it. So we've done a lot of upgrades. It's an Art Morrison chassis, but we do different bushings, longer springs, got a quadrillink swivel link back from Kyle. Just a few little upgrades on Art's chassis, and it's really amazing. When I put Glenn in this, the first thing I did, we've got some pretty rough tracks in our town there, 30-mile-an-hour right over